It was weird. But like, how much do you think playing live over the past few years has influenced the way you produce and create when it comes to like a studio setting?
Infinitely, I think. It's changed everything, especially because I was younger and I produced. I know a lot of people, like the main sort of thing is they get to 18, they go out, they know what it sounds like, and then they're like, well, I want to try and make that. Whereas like I was listening to Swedish House Mafia at my grandma's, and I was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different setting. So when I could go out, that changed everything because I kind of saw the setting where it was meant to be played.
Yeah.
So it sounds different. Like music sounds different when you're out, especially house music. It just like rumbles. It's not kind of, when you listen to it out of headphones or whatever, it's not as thick, I want to say.
I feel like, as you know, as producers and like musicians, you can hear it as well. Do you know what I mean? Like if we're listening to like one of your mixes, like you can hear like just like how different like the EQ would be, knowing you're going to play it in a certain environment to then like what I'm hearing it in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It was really interesting, actually. I don't know if I ever showed you that, but like in the first lockdown, Tim actually sent me like some stems because I was just like trying to mix a load of stuff. So I like did a mix of one of his tunes, and it was weird seeing the difference between my mix and your mix. And I think yours was definitely with that experience of like the club. The bass was a certain way.
Club.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In the club, the bass was a certain way. Like the kick hit at a certain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially because I've been doing it a lot over lockdown as like a service. That sounds grim. So I've like really
Timmy's
I've
not
been
a man of
selling
the
yourself,
night.
have you?
I just want to point that out.
got to do what you got to do. I got to put food on the table. But
Got kids
yeah.
to feed.
Hey, whoa. Whoa. But yeah, I really focused on that. But it's been hard not to be able to hear music I've made out, which has been really weird. I know a lot of people struggle with that. I spoke to some people and they're like they know it sounds good out, but you want that confirmation of playing it out and being like. So with mixdowns especially, that's just got to be done. Like you have to hear it out.
Yeah.
Like that's the main place you want it to sound fat.
Yeah.
So
Like, what do you do as in like terms of mix tests? Do you know what I mean? Because like we can go from monitors to earphones to like the car test, but I feel like it'd be a lot harder to test some of your mixes out.
I'd do the same, but then just hear it out. It's hard. I'll just do reference tracks, and then I've just got some new headphones and stuff as well. So I've been trying to, probably a couple of months ago now. So I've been trying to get used to them and stuff. But I just listen to a lot of music. Like if there's a way that I'll be testing stuff, I just listen to a lot of music in that way. And then I kind of get where everything sits. And then I'll listen to mine and I'll be like, right, this needs changing, whatever. But it's probably the same, just out. That's the only place different, really, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially the good old car test. You can't
beat
you can't knock a car test.
It's mad, isn't it? How you like, oh yeah, this is sick, and then you put it in the car and you're like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, change everything now. Like over, I don't really want to mention the big C word too much, but like over the past year, shall we say,
Let's go with that.
does the has the way that, obviously because you've not been DJing, has that like changed the type of music that you're making? Have you explored different routes and like tried different things, or have you just been sticking with the bangers?
I've been sticking with the bangers, to be honest. That sounds so narcissistic. I just love weird, dark, spacey stuff, so that's what I make.
Yeah,
pretty much. A lot of people have been trying to make stuff that is more to listen to in a car or listen to at home, because everyone's at home or in a car. I've just not gone down there. I've just been waiting for everything to go away, to leave.
Oh, Tim.
sad tiny violins play in the distance.